Hello everyone, I'm Rob McKenzie and this is my introductory video on how culture fits into my background, at least the way that I see it. Culture to me is the way that you're raised. So one thing I want to tell you right away is I'm standing in front of my second home in Mexico. This will be my only vacation this summer, and it's very important to me to travel to, in this case, this point in my life, Mexico, where we have a second home. We're not rich, my wife and I, Kelly, but we decided a while ago to refinance our home in Pennsylvania just so that we could have the opportunity to travel with our kids and expose them to another culture. Very important to us. I'm going to walk through the house as I introduce myself further here. My parents were British. They emigrated from Scotland and England. My dad was from Scotland, mom from England. They came through Canada, and then they ended up in California. And so they were immigrants to the United States. They later moved to Texas because my dad was transferred, then Pennsylvania, and then back to England, which gave me the opportunity to go to Europe many times for backpacking and for traveling around and meeting people and camping and staying in all kinds of places and just experiencing Europe. I've also been able, in my profession as a writer of media and international media especially, to travel to Ghana in Africa and to China as well. I've been to Canada, which seems like an obvious but not always so for everybody, and several islands in the Caribbean. I travel as much as I can, and I'm not saying that to brag. It's just something that I've devoted my life towards because that is very much of how I want to raise myself, and it's a critical part of how I see culture. And finally, I have a Rolling Stones shirt on. Not only does it have a huge connection to England, but it's a lifelong favorite band of mine, and I also have to say that's part of my culture as well. Nice to meet you, and I look forward to hearing your introductions as well.